Who would have ever thought a shout-out would cost $25,000? Well, that's how much the Toronto Raptors are paying for one. The team has been fined after team ambassador and rap star Drake acknowledged Kevin Durant at a recent concert. I'm Antonita Collins with your ESPN headline. For more on this, we are joined by ESPN's Marc Stein. Marc, the situation seemed innocent, but not to the league. What exactly happened that led to the fine?
Well, basically, because Drake is officially a Raptors official, remember in September 2013, they named him a global ambassador. Drake at a concert that Kevin Durant is at, shouting out to the Toronto fans at the concert to let him know what it would be like if Kevin Durant ever played for Toronto. And of course, the crowd immediately breaks into a huge ovation and KD chant. The league is going to frown on something like that. But honestly, to me, realistically, $25,000 is a small price for the Raps to pay, and I think quietly they will be happy to pay it for the. It's not the worst publicity in the world for Toronto to now be lumped into this ever-growing club of teams that we expect to make a play for Kevin Durant in 2 years' time.
Now, Marc, like you mentioned, his free agency is 2 years away. Why is there such a frenzy right now?
Because he's the next in line, and LeBron generated the same both times he was a free agent, but this is really going to be the first time that Durant is on the open market, and teams are already making plans to go after him. The Wizards, we've been talking about that now for the last couple of weeks, about how Washington, everything the Wizards are doing is with an eye to having enough cap space in 2016 to go after Durant. Same thing for the Knicks, same thing for the Nets, same thing for the Lakers. So when you have all of these teams, marquee teams in big cities around the league that are basically, it's an open secret that they're setting money aside to try to make a run at Kevin Durant in 2016, it's an unavoidable subject. And I think it'll just continue. It's unfortunate because it's a distraction that nobody in Oklahoma City wants, and the Thunder will do everything they can to win a championship and keep Durant there for the long term. And to this point, Kevin Durant hasn't given any indication that he's looking to leave. But the reality is, when you're a player that good, it's a 5-on-5 sport, and one guy can make such a huge difference that when players of this caliber come onto the open market, the frenzy starts years in advance. That's just NBA reality.
ESPN's Marc Stein with the insight. Great stuff as always, and make sure to keep updated with all the latest NBA news right here on ESPN.com. I'm Antonita Collins with your ESPN headline.